see if we should make it different next year.
Right.
I think we're open to that.
Yep.
But right now, it's pretty exciting in my eyes.
All right, here we go. Josh Reynolds, pretty excited with one eye because he's got that one headlight on. One headlight. It goes into that second outside zone, into that front flip. Josh Reynolds tightens it up. Ooh, buddy. Oh, almost. That could have been a lot. Could have been a lot nastier there for Josh Reynolds. But then, see, that's the repercussion of getting offline there, because you're going to lose that momentum that you were talking about, Ryan. And that's exactly what happened. So this event, Sillersburg event, or excuse me, the event venue left. Josh Reynolds' score coming in, a 77. Better that, he would actually be the lowest score right now, because he can rest with that, as Ryan described it, backstop. Little left foot break action going to that second outside zone. Reynolds past that inside flip. Looking a lot more fluid, Ryan, on his second run into that last outside zone. There's Reynolds powering out. And does he better it? Yes, he does. A 79. 79. Event Sillersburg, BMW. Drift Force. There's two of the vehicles out here. And here we go. There we go. Eve Meyer coming in hot. Now transitions into that front clip. Precision driving there from Eve. Oh, goes off heavy into the dirt. But we saw that earlier with the Pro Spec. All right.
As he gets ready to go, he's got an 80 as a backup score.
All right, so here we go. Again, here is second run to see where he lands. Silva gonna clean. Wiedemeyer coming through the chute. Nice initiation there by Eve. Approaching that second. Now again, this is Ryan. This is what you were talking about earlier. That the spotter needs to say, hey, you know what? Don't go. You can't win right now. Just basically put down a solid, good, clean run. But you know what? Sometimes that's any sport. You kind of pedal back a little bit. You're going to make a mistake because you're not there all the way mentally. You're kind of like, oh, I'm just going to pedal in. No, you got to kind of go for it. So I think that was the case right there. That was a solid run there from Wiedemeyer. And here we go, an 89. Little pacing of different sorts, and also you can pace the vehicle. So here we go, Brandon Sorensen in that first outside zone. Josh Reynolds actually going a little bit deeper, like see him mimic kind of Brandon's line, even though it's not as deep. So you can see he's losing some ground here. Brandon going a little faster line, really ripping through the course, and now really dialing in that outside zone, Ryan. So let's scrutinize this, and as you said, it's a little difficult here, especially I think when they come back this way towards zone 4 because the sun is setting. All right, so taking a look at the second half of this battle, Reynolds and Sorensen. Needs to be blaringly obvious. Don't leave it in the judge's hands. Reynolds got a clean start out front, initiating. Brandon way out there. I'm surprised he didn't drop in and yank that handbrake to get him into that first outside zone. In the second, now into that front inside flip. Great proximity here from Sorensen. Now coming in that last outside zone. Wow, Reynolds going way off course. Smart move by Sorensen. He could have easily followed him outside there, but did not do so. Yeah, that is a large mistake, and like you said, that outside zone 4. So with no replays or just the one, Brandon Sorensen gets the victory. Josh Reynolds knocked out. So unfortunately, the Drift Force boys are there. Here we go. Chris Forsberg leading out front. That awesome integrated Nissan 370Z. Eve Meyer giving it to him here on that chase run. Now coming to that second outside zone. Chris Forsberg leads right to that front flip, knocking it over. And now Eve Meyer falls back a little bit here. Now coming to that final outside zone. Forsberg drags it in. Eve Meyer takes a little deeper there, going 2 wheels off. But a textbook lead run there from Chris Forsberg. You saw Eve really excel and was getting close, but then just had to back off. It just kept having issues, kept lapsing, and it would just show up in inopportune time. So went to drive-by cable, which is actually mechanical. So just have better luck with that. So Eve Meyer out front. Event Sillersburg BMW is now going to come down into that first outside zone, and then let's see how they enter into that second outside zone. Nice job there as Yves Meyer comes into that front flip, and Chris Forsberg in tow in that third outside zone. See how they transition. Nice job for both of them getting out there and mimicking that angle. I mean, it's got to be pretty obvious there, Ryan. I mean, again, Yves Meyer definitely a competitor, but just with the track time, the seat time, the history that Chris Forsberg has in the Formula Drift Championship, that showdown. Yeah, the Drift Force BMW. Love seeing Yves Meyer, him and Josh Reynolds, the Drift Force boys. Vehicles operated by Drift Cave, and slide them left for Forsberg, right for Yves Meyer. And there it is. Chris Forsberg gets the win. Chris Forsberg gets the win.